Hey everybody! Welcome back to Sofa Spouses.
Sofa Spouses.
Um, uh, so today's been just the day of teasers.
This is Gabe.
No, yes, I'm Gabe.
I'm Amanda.
But today's
You're the one that wanted to do that.
Yeah, I know, I forgot. But
It's
today's
true. He was.
Yes,
forgot.
it was. But today's has been like the day day of teasers. We started off the day with Obi-Wan Kenobi teaser, and now we have a Star Trek teaser for Star Trek: Strange New Worlds, which we both have been really looking forward to.
So we don't know if it was originally if Star Wars wanted to jump on the bandwagon,
or if Star Trek is jumping on the bandwagon. But yeah, we're probably gonna get both these videos posted at the same time. So it'll be fun. Anyway, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get right into this trailer because I'm super excited about it. I'm like, of all of the of all of the shows that are coming out for Star Trek, I'm actually the most. I anticipate Strange New Worlds the most, to be honest, because it has the premise that I'm excited about.
Yeah.
So
I think I was. No, I think I was actually anticipating Picard a little bit more than this.
Picard. But
I'm Picard. I've always liked
Picard. I've always been a huge proponent for like Star Trek to be about like just going.
But then when they started talking about this,
when they started talking about it, I just was like, I'm all in.
I'm excited for the Starfleet Academy show.
That sounds like it might be kind of cool.
Especially if you haven't watched part of Discovery, sorry. That part's already done. We've actually got to catch up on Discovery.
We do need to catch up on Discovery.
But that part's gone by now, so if you missed that, spoiler time is done.
Yes.
Especially if Tilly
is going to be in it.
Might be in it.
Yeah, it could be cool. Anyway, guys, we're going to go ahead and jump right into this trailer now. Here we go.
May 5th.
Earth? I want to say.
Possibly.
Looks like Montana. Maybe.
Chris. I need you back, Captain.
No matter how many stars there are in the sky, no matter how many galaxies swirl beyond our own, no matter what the mathematical probabilities or the number of times we say, we are not alone in the universe. Our first visit from the stars is always the province of children's stories.
Wow.
And science fiction. Until one day, it isn't.
That looks good.
Is that a hint that they're going to try to do the old theme?
The old theme song? I really
as long as they don't have the... I don't mind if they do instrumental. I never really like the... Oh.
Yeah, I could deal with that. I could do without that.
It sounds so much better instrumental.
But
I
think it would be cool
why they did it that way in the first place.
I would like a reimagination of that theme song. like because I liked
that's
that.
more teasery than Kenobi was.
That was more teasery than Kenobi was. So it looks like maybe we're gonna get like
Pike's been taking some time off. He goes
or
back and he has a beard.
I wonder if this is gonna be
Should we keep? Sorry.
Is this gonna be like a prequel show or is this gonna take place after
I think it's supposed
the events of Discovery?
I think so. From what I heard, and I've kind of been keeping on the down low about it, just because I want to just watch it.
Yeah, I kind of just want to watch it too and be surprised as well.
But I believe, from what I've heard, yes, I believe it's supposed to kind of pick up.
Yeah.
Kind of where they left off.
Yeah.
If I remember right.
Right.
From what I heard.
Yeah.
That. But no, I'm excited about this. I like the actors they got to play Pike.
Yes, Pike.
I think he's a cool character.
Really
I like number one. I like this iteration of Spock. Not that Zachary Quinto did a bad job in 2009 Star Trek and in Star Trek Beyond. You know, he did a good job. I'm just saying, and he's good for that iteration. But
yeah.
I think he looks more like Leonard Nimoy than Zachary Quinto ever did.
Yeah.
And I just think because of that, I think he feels more like Spock to me.
Yeah, he does.
And he seems to embody more of the Leonard Nimoy. Version than, though of course the Zachary Quinto version was supposed to be a completely different universe, so they're going to be different.
Yeah.
You know, but he seems to use his mannerisms and the way Leonard Nimoy would talk when he did it more than Zachary Quinto ever did either, which I think makes him feel more like Spock to me than Zachary Quinto ever did.
Yeah.
Of course, I think most people will probably agree that the one who's a genius is in 2009 is the one who plays the Doctor.
Yes. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Carl Urban did amazing.
Yes. I look forward to those movies just because of him, because he just does McCoy so well.
He does.
And I like the other actors. Like, I'm gonna miss the one who passed away, Antoine.
Yeah.
I can't think of his last name now.
He did such a good job as Chekhov.
I don't know how they're gonna remedy that.
We'll see what happens.
Because Chekhov isn't supposed to die, but then again, it's supposed to be a different universe. So, in this universe, he could die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. Anyway, guys, tell us what you guys thought of the new teaser.
But yeah, I'm excited for this.
Yes.
Because it's going to be episodic.
It is.
It's gonna be. I don't like the arcing.
I don't like. I not that we don't like the serialized storytelling that we have.
We think
Discovery.
It's silly when people complain about that, because sometimes serialized storytelling.
Those stories are kind of cool sometimes, because you get you can get a much more interesting storyline, and you get bigger
and
stories
go deeper into those storylines. Because
in
my, not just
I've always
do it in a capsule.
Yes, I've always thought that Star Trek did better when it did episodic, in my opinion.
Sometimes it does.
Because
sometimes it's. I mean, look at Deep Space Nine. That's
Deep Space Nine was serialized, but it also they still kept to the episodic format. Even though the episodes were serialized,
and maybe
the fact
Discovery
that
should have done.
The episodes were serialized in the fact that they were all connected. Whereas, but unlike the serialized nature of what shows are these days, where every episode practically ends with a cliffhanger,
Yeah.
In Deep Space Nine, it doesn't always do that way. They have their two-parters and their three-parters and
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
like that, where they have cliffhangers and stuff. But then they also have
Yeah.
their episodic episodes that have a definitive middle, beginning, and end.
And maybe like I said, maybe Discovery should have done that a bit more, and that might have helped.
It might
in the
have.
beginning.
It might have been better off if they had done that more. And
But
I have kind of noticed them doing that a little bit with the newer episodes that they have been putting out. But I'm really interested to see how they tackle episodic storytelling in this new show.
Yeah.
Because
but I think
it's definitely a very different storytelling than what they're used to doing, because this group of developers hasn't really done Star Trek in the sense that it's except for I guess Lower Decks, but Lower Decks is a totally different team.
I trusted the writers on this when they said they were going to try to keep it episodic and try to listen to fans.
So I trust them too, but I'm interested to see how they do it or how.
And when they were talking about it, they seemed like they were really into taking the story that there is going to still be this overarching theme.
Yeah, there's still going to be kind of an overarching theme or something,
which I think is fun. To be honest, I like sometimes having overarching themes, and you can be like, okay, so this is connecting to that, and this is connecting to that.
I like continuity. I like it when things you can tell things. Like if a character breaks an arm in one episode and they come back the next episode and their arm is better again. I'm just like, wait a minute. I mean, it's Star Trek, so yes, you could do that, but.
Especially like Star Trek tend to rely on you don't always know how much time has passed when you go on episodes.
Yeah, you don't.
But I think and that's a good segue to what I was trying to say earlier. Is I think what people forget though, as well, when they're complaining about it being episodic, is they forget that these days, that's what people want. TV is starting to prove that they can be as episodic, as serialized and deep as a movie, can be. And I think it's a good thing, because it's allowed them to come up with, honestly, sometimes more creative stuff than movies have been coming out with lately.
Yeah.
Like new refresher things. You get a lot more new refresher TV now than sometimes movies.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
To be honest. And so I think that's a good thing. But, I think Star Trek Discovery has improved. These last couple seasons have made me wonder why they shouldn't start with that.
Yeah, they should have started. Why the first
season wasn't season 2.
They should have just started the show in the 31st century.
Well, no. Has season 2 be the first season?
Yeah, maybe.
Just because you have to have a lead up to that. You can't just we're in this, you have to...
Yeah, I suppose you have to incorporate that part.
Oh, we're in this century because this... And you gotta admit, I know some people may at me for this, because I know a lot of Star Trek fans don't always like Discovery, but I think one of the best Star Trek scenes ever now will be those ones at the end of season 2 where they're going, what? What Discovery?
Discovery, what?
What? What?
The Discovery existed?
But you were just talking about, but you were there. What? I don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what ship you're talking about.
But Gabe and I, it's funny. We actually have a theory on that, because we were talking. We're like, we really don't think, and this is when we were actually watching, and I think it was, and that's another video we need to do. We started doing an episode of Prodigy review, and we kind of didn't finish it. But, so we kind of need to do but I think we mentioned that in our Prodigy review as well, was that because they actually, when Janeway starts showing them the types of ships, you see Discovery. And,
Yeah.
and he was like, Gabe goes, well, I thought they were supposed to have completely deleted. And then, that they don't talk about us. And we both kind of thought about it. And I kind of said, to be honest, it's more realistic that they would have left some of it. Because if you don't want them to figure out that something weird happened, you can't just erase it completely.
Yeah, you can't
out of
just erase
existence.
this ship out of existence.
Because if you erase it completely out of existence, then that's when you're going to get people going,
Wait a minute.
I
know my friend existed.
Yeah, exactly. So, so I think in a way that they should have just skipped season 1 and maybe had Michael Burnham's story kind of be told through flashbacks and
yeah, maybe,
and all that, and then throw the mirror universe in there.
Yeah.
But so you have Georgia.
Yeah.
Because I like Georgia.
Yes, she was actually pretty good.
And I don't think she's completely going away either.
No.
I don't know if the Section 31 show is still going to happen, but she did an interview right after the 3rd season ended, and the way she was acting, it sounded like she wasn't completely done.
No.
She was trying not to. She obviously can't say.
She can't say anything, obviously.
But you could tell just by the way Michelle
she
Yeoh
wanted to say something, but she couldn't.
It's Michelle Yeoh, right? Yeah. Michelle.
Yes, I think.
I'm gonna look that up, so I don't butcher. But you could tell by the way she was acting that she was definitely trying to hide something, because you could tell that she was trying not to get herself. Yeah, Michelle Yeoh. She's amazing.
Yes, she is amazing.
And I liked her character in Shang-Chi a lot. I think I'm going to enjoy seeing her in Marvel movies.
Anyway, guys, tell us what you guys thought of the new teaser trailer for Star Trek Strange New Worlds. Are you excited for it? We're excited for it. I want
a bigger trailer.
I want a bigger trailer too. I want to see some.
They may not get this one though.
I don't know.
They've been very secretive on this.
They have been very secretive on this one.
So I don't know if they'll give us any more.
I like what I saw in the teaser though. It looks really cool, and the worlds that they've created.
Looks really
the
cool.
Cinematography does look. That is one of the things that I have really enjoyed about the new Star Trek shows. Is the cinematography is on point.
Because they're really using back when it started, and even in Voyager's day, there's so many developments now, and
so many things that have
changed,
changes and stuff like that. I really enjoy that.
Just make things pop now.
Yes, there are. But anyway, guys, tell us what you guys think in the comments below. Tell us what you guys think, and we will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Live long and prosper.
You're missing it.
Yeah. Live long and prosper. I can do it as well as he does.
Anyway, bye.